knowledge, skills, and the 21st century dispositions of the learners in both partner schools. Second, our networks of support for our college programs or academic degrees in both fisheries and agriculture are key ingredients to address the perennial issues to improve education, reduce inequality, and spur economic growth aligned to United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. Targeting livable communities is one of the explicit outcomes of this virtual exchange program. Given the contributions of Iscof Philippines and the PSPA Indonesia or the Polipangkep State Polytechnic of Agriculture and the respective countries, merging our expertise can move mountains, not only in developing the minds of our college students, but also having collective development of prosperity through this learning partnership. In short, this can be considered a blueprint of collaboration by sharing the best practices in both worlds of fisheries and agriculture, which are the two major sectors for humans to continually exist since this immemorial, or since time immemorial. All of this support our advocacy to make resilient and sustainable communities in the ASEAN region. To conclude, this virtual exchange program is just the start of a transformative, consultative, and meaningful collaboration between Iscof and the Polipangkep State Polytechnic of Agriculture. While this year's ASEAN in addressing challenges together, we're putting this to life evident in our response to operationalize the gargantuan task of enabling ourselves to experience not only the academic but the diverse social and cultural environments through this academic partnership. May this bilateral, multispectral student exchange program grow from a seed of inspiration to a vast and healthy horizon of learning opportunities to benefit our faculty, staff, and learners for more and more years to come. Mabuhay Iloilo State College of Fisheries, and most especially to Polipangkep State Polytechnic of Agriculture. Thank you, or madamo kasalamat sa tanan.
Let us now hear a message from the Director of PSPA Indonesia, Dr. I.R. Darmawan.
Thank you. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The Honorable Dr. Nordi Sesson, President of the Iloilo State College of Fisheries. The Honorable Dr. Joan M. Belga, Vice President of Academic Affairs, Iloilo State College of Fisheries. The Honorable Dr. Johnny M. Dolor, Vice President for Administrative Affairs. The Honorable Dr. Erwin Valencia, Advancement and Linkage Director. The Honorable Deans, Head of Departments and Study Programs of Iloilo State College of Fisheries. The Honorable Chairman of the Senate Polipangkep State Polytechnic of Agriculture. The Honorable Vice Director of Academic Affairs, of Administration and Finance, of Student Affairs and Collaboration, Polipangkep State Polytechnic of Agriculture. The Honorable Head of Departments and Study Programs, Polipangkep State Polytechnic of Agriculture, and all students of Iloilo State College of Fisheries and Polipangkep State Polytechnic of Agriculture that I am proud of. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great honor for me to be here with you on this opening ceremony of the virtual student exchange program between Iloilo State College of Fisheries and Polipangkep State Polytechnic of Agriculture. This student exchange programs is the implementation of the signing MOU. This is a manifestation of shared commitment to improving the quality of education in the Philippines and Indonesia. I believe that through this student exchange program, students and lecturers for both countries can get to know each other, exchange ideas, exchange culture, especially exchange knowledge in order to improve the quality of education. On this ceremony, I would also like to appreciate to SEAMEO, which has facilitated this student exchange program. We have been participating in the TVET program since 2017 and have sent and received Filipino, Thai, and Vietnam students. This program was stopped due to the COVID-19 pandemic, but we are grateful that student exchange program is being held again, even though it's virtual. This shows that Asian countries are mourning together to recover from the education sector. I hope that through this student exchange program, our institution can produce the best graduates and improve the quality of human resources of Asian countries. Thank you very much. Maraming salamat.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Now we will proceed with the presentation of exchange students and coordinators, deans and campus administrators of Iscof and PSPA. To do that task for Iscof Philippines, we have Dr. Erwin Valencia, Director, Advancement and Linkages. To be followed by Dr. Nur Ramawati Ahmad, the Vice Director of Student Affairs and Collaboration in PSPA Division.
Selamat siang, or in English, good day, everyone. Especially to our Iscof Philippines administration, headed of course by our President too, Dr. Lourdes Jason, with the Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. John Belga, and Vice President for Administration, Dr. Johnny Dolor, and of course, our dear partner institution, the Polipangkep State Polytechnic of Agriculture, Indonesia, facilitated by Dr. Darmawan. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure, of course, to present our exchange students for the 2 degree programs, namely from the Bachelor of Science in Fisheries. As I call learning, let me proceed here in our screen, please. We have Apresto Steven Harvey A. and Boglosa Banica P. with our coordinator in charge, Professor Kate Y. Clarito, and the College Dean, Dr. Roy Villanueva, and faculty at the same time, external linkage of the College of Fisheries, Dr. Noel Armada. From the Bachelor of Agriculture, our exchange students came from 2 external campuses of the Iscof Philippines. We have Seronda Eliza P. and Atur Aname S. with coordinator in charge, Dr. Eloisa Bellamore and Professor Jessica Marfield, with the college dean, of course, present at the moment, Dr. Aurelio Esmiliano Jr. and Dr. Myrna Prudente, respectively. They were represented also by the campus administrators, Dr. Rex Diaz and Dr. Noel Hinturo. Again, dear partner institution, Polipangkep State Polytechnic of Agriculture, Indonesia, we are very happy and pleased to present to you our exchange students with the focal persons and administrators. Again, terima kasih, or thank you very much, and welcome to the start of our relationship and partnership with Iscof Philippines with our newly launched logo tagline, Care to Bridge, Bridging to Care. God bless everyone.
Magandang araw. Let me present a virtual student exchange program between Polipangkep and Iscof. So this is the first batch of TVET student exchange in 2022. I would like to introduce a little bit about Polipangkep. So Polipangkep, located in Pangkajene and Archipelago district. This campus is about 83 kilometers from Makassar city, which is the capital city of South Sulawesi province. To the east of the campus, there are mountains and residential areas, while to the west, it is directly adjacent to the Makassar Strait. Polipangkep is an institution that provides vocational higher education, which produces middle and high-level experts in the fields of fisheries, agriculture, animal husbandry, and business administration. So this is the management who's make it possible for the implementation of virtual student exchange. Let me introduce, I think all of you already know Ma'am Gusni Susanti. She is the coordinator of collaboration, which contact with Iscof since a few months before today. And we also have here Dr. Andriani. She is the coordinator teacher for fisheries or aquaculture study area. And we also have here Mr. Abdul Muttalib, coordinator teacher for agriculture area. And this is the fisheries aquaculture technology teachers who will discuss with Iscof students for approximately 3 weeks. So we have here Dr. Muhammad Iqbal Ilyas, Mr. Muhammad Fuadi. So Mr. Muhammad Fuadi currently works in one of the biggest shrimp industry in Indonesia. She is not original from Pangkep State Polytechnic of Agriculture, but now he also teach in Polipangkep as a lecturer or industrial lecturer. We also have Dr. Ridwan, Dr. Asrianti Sani, and this is our young lecturers, Ms. Nur Fajriani, Mr. Ivan Dwinhoven, Ms. Husnul Hatimah, and Mr. Aldi Mulyadi. And this is the 4 students who will study for a virtual student exchange in Iscof in the area of fisheries aquaculture technology. So there is Muhammad Amri Shahdila, Halima Al-Zahra, the only woman here, Dafa Laverda, and Iqbal Arifuddin. I'm sure 4 of them join in this opening ceremony. And let me present the agriculture teachers. So we have here Dr. Kafrawi. He also the head of a study program of horticulture technology study program. And we have Mr. Yusuf, the head of crop plantation study program. We have Dr. Zahreni, head of edible plantation production study program. We have Dr. Eka, we have Miss Amriani Hambali, and we have also Dr. Mu'mina and Mr. Sabarudin, and 4 of these are a young lecturers. Miss Ayu Nurmawati, Miss Dian Magvirahala, Miss Andi Besek Polewoleng, dan Miss Monica Agustia. And also there are some lecturers and staff will also contribute it during the implementation of a student exchange program. And here is the fourth of students from agriculture students who will exchange and do the student exchange program in Iscof. So we have Imzakia Ramadhani, Awal Ferdiansyah, Muhammad Agung Pratama, and Elvira. Four of them also join in this virtual meeting. Okay, I think that's all. Thank you very much. Maraming salamat.
Thank you very much for the presentation. We hope we will have a very fruitful collaboration. We will now have the picture taking. We will have the photos for. Okay, so we may request everyone to please. She was once this linkage was her forte before, and she was once the director for linkages, and she was also able to send students abroad through collaboration. And to give her closing remarks, we have Dr. Joan Melga, our Vice President for Academia. To the Director of Polipangkep State Polytechnic of Agriculture, Dr. E.R. Darmawan, the Vice Director of Academic Affairs, Dr. Adam, Vice Director of Administration and Finance, Dr. E.R. Baso Dalisa, Vice Director of Student Affairs and Collaboration, Dr. Noor Ramawatan, Head of Agriculture Department, Professor Abdul Matalib, Head of Fisheries Department, Dr. Arjansha, and our contact, Ms. Busni, all faculty and students and lecturers of Polipangkep State Polytechnic of Agriculture, dear colleagues here in Iscof, students, good morning. Selamat pagi. Learning beyond those knowledge and skills taught and experienced in our formal education. It is also more than gaining experience to ready our students for their future jobs. It basically encompasses the development of the whole person and the realization that every individual is a citizen of this world. Understanding and experiencing another culture is a necessity to become a global citizen. Thus, it is an honor for our institution to start our collaboration and partnership with you, Polipangkep State Polytechnic of Agriculture, also known as Polipangkep. We thank you for your trust and rest assured that we will try to make the learning experiences of your students with us meaningful. We also look forward to other collaborative activities in the future that both of our institutions can benefit. To our Iscof team, the Fisheries and Agriculture faculty in charge of this TVET student exchange, Professor Kinderito and Dr. Aurelio Ismijana, the involved linkage chairs, headed by our linkage director, our involved college deans and campus administrators, our participating fisheries and agriculture faculty of both Iscof and Polipangkep, and dear students, thank you so much for your cooperation. This is a collaborative activity, and every single person plays a significant role in making it a success. With this, on behalf of Iscof administration, I extend our gratitude for your support. Again, good morning and thank you so much. Terima kasih. Thank you, Dr. Jong. I guess that ends our first virtual student exchange program. May we all have this opportunity and continuously go on with this kind of collaborative efforts. It will be beneficial to both. At least we share the same culture. and from here, maybe have more fruitful collaboration, not only in Indonesia, in still other parts of the Asian countries. And then, this should be sustainable. Okay, so good luck to both Indonesia, and thank you for having us as your partner here in another Southeast Asian country. So thank you very much for this first virtual student exchange program from the administration of the Iloilo State College of Fisheries, headed by Dr. Norris Jason Jr. And then and also the fisheries, especially the fisheries and agriculture programs we have here. Madamo nga salamat in our dialect. Maraming salamat and terima kasih. Good day.